Okay, good. Hi, Jonathan Doring, Disco Weasel 1977, saying hello. And, well, at least it's a good summer, though. Well, sort of. Well, now, I need to talk about, about the great run for the Miami Heat going to the 2023 NBA Finals and the Panthers going to the 2023 Stanley Cup Finals. Now, we know that the Miami Heat got one win, game two in Denver. I thought they might have a chance to get some wins as they go to Miami, but the Nuggets really prevailed to win the next three games. Also, winning their first ever NBA championship in their franchise history in 5 games. So, you see, the Denver Nuggets were one of the four teams for the American Basketball Association. You have the San Antonio Spurs, Denver Nuggets, Indiana Pacers, and the Nets. Now, the Nets used to play in New York at Long Island before they moved to New Jersey and also moved to Brooklyn. So you have two former ABA teams to win the NBA championship. First, you have the Spurs doing it 5 times, and the Denver Nuggets did it once. So at least for next NBA season, well, we'll find out what the Heat were going to do for next season, even their probable run to the NBA Finals. So in the Eastern Finals, well, the Celtics tried their best to become the first NBA team to win a playoff series. Rallying from a 3-0 deficit in the playoffs. You see, in a playoff series, you see, because the Miami Heat won the first 3 games, the Celtics win games 4, 5, and 6 before the Miami Heat prevail in game 7. But for you Celtics fans, I don't know. You don't know what went wrong in the 7th game before the Miami Heat took over the whole game, even when the Celtics tried to make history. Well, that's all for now. And also the Stanley Cup Finals. You see, the Florida Panthers really did a great job getting to the Stanley Cup Finals before they lost the 5 games against the Vegas Golden Knights. Well, they just managed to win one game, which is game 3-2 in overtime, which is their first ever time they won a Stanley Cup Finals game in franchise history. Well, at least I like to congratulate for the Denver Nuggets, Jokic. Just see what he first name got. Just a second. Oh, it's Nikola Jokic. He's from Serbia. He's the most valuable player of the NBA Finals. I knew he's going to do that if Denver wins. And also during the before the their championship parade through downtown Denver, I can't believe someone stole his most valuable player trophy. But it'll show up. They'll arrest the thieves and boom, his trophy is back in his own hands. And also for the Vegas Golden Knights, I knew the Jonathan Marchessault. You see, he used to play with the Panthers before he was selected to play for the Vegas Golden Knights during their expansion draft. So he's the most valuable player of the Stanley Cup playoffs, the winner of the Conn Smythe Trophy. So congratulations, Vegas Golden Knights, on winning your first ever Stanley Cup in your franchise history. But there's a lot of things going on, a lot of transactions going on. You see, the Florida Panthers just signed a little bit of some free agents like defensemen. They really need defensemen so bad, even when they have like a $10 million space cap for their salary cap. And sometimes there are a few questions to be answered. Will the Vegas Golden Knights repeat and let the Stanley Cup stay in Vegas? Or will the Panthers manage to get to the finals again and try to win the Stanley Cup for once? Or even some other team to win it? Well, the team who is heavily favored to win next year's Stanley Cup is the Colorado Avalanche. So, win their second Stanley Cup in 3 seasons and their fourth Stanley Cup in their franchise. So, we'll let time tell, okay? And also, I got the Panthers schedule for next season printed, so we'll find out what their record is and find out they'll be a playoff contender and see what they can do. And also, I was shell shocked when the Panthers defeated the heavily favored team, the Boston Bruins. You see, the Boston Bruins have made a lot of records during their season. They won 65 games in the regular season last season and 135 points before the Panthers got it all together to rally from a 3-1 deficit and eliminate the Bruins in Game 7. Now, Boston, you see their arena, TD Garden, which is the home of the Boston Bruins and the Celtics. You see, you have the Miami teams. First, you have the Panthers eliminating the Bruins in the playoffs, and the Heat defeated the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, the Miami teams took those Miami teams really beat the local teams in Boston back then. Well, we'll find out how everything will go. Well, question is, we don't know. Will Avalanche win the Stanley Cup next season? Will the Golden Knights repeat and let the Stanley Cup stay in Vegas for another year? Or even will the Panthers manage to win the Stanley Cup for once this year? But how about Boston? Well, can they just recuperate themselves and try to get on track and get the revenge on the Panthers or someone else? So congratulations to the Florida Panthers, Eastern Conference Finals. 2023 Eastern Conference champions of the National Hockey League. And congratulations to the Miami Heat, 2023 Eastern Conference champions of the NBA. So this is Jonathan Doring, Disco Weasel 1977. Over and out.